Hey everybody, it's TheModernLegend, and I am doing a thing for Nitro Cats called the Top 10 Games, in my opinion. Yeah! At number 10, Super Mario Sunshine, one of the best games to play and also get frustrated at. And it is also one of the best games to LP, and that is why I love it. And it is really hard to get all the 120 shines in the game and the blue coins, and you really get frustrated with the game. And the game controls are really, let me just say, realistic, I guess you could say. You fall and die a lot. But yeah, that's Super Mario Sunshine for you, and it's coming in on my top 10 list at number 10. And coming in at number 9, Minecraft. There's not a lot I could say about this game. No, I'm just kidding. There's a lot I could say about this game. It is a really good game to play, to create, to collect. I mean, it's basically one of the best games on the computer right now to play. And I mean, like that. I mean, I love playing it. It's one of the best games. So I'm surprised that not that many people have it on their top 10, but a lot of people do LPs on it, and it's a great game. So coming in at number 8 is NBA 2K11, the best basketball game of all time, in my opinion. It basically added the new Michael Jordan feature, which really lights up the game. And the franchise mode and the season mode, they're both really good. And also the My Player mode that they've done for the past 2 years, including in this game, is fantastic. So if you guys want to check that out, that'd be nice. And I mean, it's not for basketball players. It's just a fun game to play, like, for anybody. But yeah. And also, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and the what do you call it? The dynamics of the game are pretty much unreal. The game looks sick. It is sick, and it's freaking fantastic quality. But coming in at number 7, Red Dead Redemption. It's where you have to be John Marston, and you have to play as a cowboy, and you basically go, and it's really kind of a sandbox game / it also has story mode. And the online is great, the single player is great. You basically, it's your game to play, and it's just really great. I mean, like, what do you call it? There's also side quests you can do, but like I was saying, John Marston, you're a cowboy basically, and you ride off into a different city off your family, and you basically conquer all the gangs out in the West. But coming in at number 6, my best shooter of all time, Halo 2, which is coming in on my top 10 list at number 6, but probably number 1 at shooters. And this game I've beat on cooperative and on single player. It's a really great game per se if you're like in Aliens, and if you're like in really hard gaming, then that is for you, because the legendary mode on that is really hard. I mean, I couldn't pass it. My friend couldn't pass it, who I beat cooperative with, but it's a really it's a really great game to play, and I gotta actually subscribe to me from my dad, but yeah. And coming in at number 5, Kingdom Hearts 2, probably the best game ever made for the PS2, and as you find out, many people in Nitro Cats like Kingdom Hearts 2. It's a great game just because they made it action-y, and people from Disney are in it. So it's not like kind of a kid game. And if you're into sad gaming with a lot of drama, I guess you could say, then it's a game for you. And if you also love Disney characters but don't feel like going into a game wherever it sucks, and you're like, oh, you have to go collect the pearls in the sand reef. No. It's a really good game. It coincides basically with Final Fantasy. Not really the story, but the graphics sort of kind of look like Kingdom Hearts Final Fantasy. So, great game to play, great game to have, and play it on the PS2. But coming in at number 4, new Super Mario Brothers DS. I forgot to put that at the end, and I do not like the one for the Wii, but I do like the one for the DS, because the thing I like about this game, they put a lot of creativity in this game, and it's unlike any other Super Mario game / Mario game. You basically, the whole, like, the bosses, I can say aren't that hard, but, like, I'll say that the platforming is more harder than the bosses, and, like, stuff like that. But I also beat that game too. It's, a lot more people do it for the Wii, like LPs and stuff, but I like it for the DS. And, hopefully, if you played it before, you know what I'm talking about. And coming in at number 3, the best DS game, Pokemon Diamond. Which, I know I put a DS game after a DS game, but... And I also said it's the best DS game. I'm not sure about that. I mean, they're both pretty good games, but... Pokemon Diamond is a great game if you know what Pokemon is. The Pokemon series have been lasting for years and years to come. And it's great if you're into long story modes and collecting things. It's very smarty type, but it's a great game. And coming in at number 2, my first football game, Madden 08. Yes, I can't believe that was my first football game, but it was. Madden 08 was my first football game. And if you don't remember, I think Vince Young was on the cover, but it was a great game. I love it. Like, I still play it today sometimes. I mean, it's a great game, and it's one of the few games that they made before the Madden series kind of got screwed up, because 10 and 9 were not that good, but 11 got a little better, and coming out August 30th, Madden 12 is coming out, and I cannot wait for that. They're having a new franchise, and it really looks good. But back to the list. Madden 08 is a great game for my player, I think. Like, if you want to create your own player and deal with conflicts and stuff like that. But it's a good game, and I hope you played it before, because that's probably one of the best Madden games of all time. But coming in at number 1, GTA San Andreas. Alright, for you that disagree with me, suck my balls, because this game is really great. I mean, best sandbox game of all time. It basically introduced hardcore cheating, I guess you could say. Could we say that? Hardcore cheating? Yeah. Hardcore cheating. A lot of cheats were used. Well, who doesn't use cheats whenever they play Grand Theft Auto? But the weapons, the equipment, the cars, the stuff that you can do in that game is just unimaginable. I mean, it really sets the bar for the kind of violence that you can do in a game, and it is sometimes really hilarious. And one of the reasons why it's on my number 1 is because, I can't believe I'm saying this, but because of flying cars. Flying cars was like the best cheat in the whole entire game. And if they made that for like every game, that would be freaking awesome. Like, wouldn't that be so cool? You could play like Super Mario Sunshine, and you can get like in a car, start flying around. That'd be freaking awesome. But yep, that was my top 10 list. And coming up soon is Nintendo 96 top 10 games of all time. See ya.